Let's have a look at stacked horizontal bar charts and numerical data. So here we've chosen to look at employee age, and we have a result of employee age across the top. So this is um, our traditional histogram view, and we can make selections from that histogram simply by clicking and dragging. So if, for example, I only wanted to see employees that were over the age of 55, perhaps retiring, we could make a selection there and see a result in the table below. We could also do the same with stacked horizontal bar charts. So again, just go up here, click on this little icon here to switch between a histogram and a stacked horizontal bar chart, and we'll see the same type of value. Now, each segment is relative, so relative to the number of employees that are in that segment. So some segments are labeled here 55 here because there is enough room to include the label. But if you go over to a smaller segment, there might not be enough room to include a label simply because there's so few employees here, for example, in the age bracket 61. You can still, however, select it. So this is stacked horizontal bar charts. We can use crosscuts, and this is where the magic, in my opinion, really starts to happen. So let's, for example, say, well, we're looking at stacked horizontal bar charts, but we want to look at it by employee. Let's choose employee class. Okay, so this is a value that's in the test environment, in the SAP Best Run test environment. So here we have a number of different classes, and we can see the colors sort of start to look different. That's because the relative ages of employees in each one of those classes is different. And we can make selections as we did before. So for example, if we just wanted to see employees that were over the age of 55, I could make that selection at the top here, and I would immediately see the relative level of employee class, the relative level of employees that are over the age of 55 for those employee classes. I think the data is a little richer. We were looking at employee class. Let's look at employee type here. I'll do the same. So make a selection over the age of 55, and we can see very, very clearly the relative percentage of employees over the age of 55 in each one of these employment types. So here, approximately a third of your salaried staff in this example are over the age of 55. I don't know, close to 75% in management is over the age of 55. Here, the hourly staff rate is a little less. Contractors a little less, etc. So using crosscuts and horizontal bar charts is a great way to cut through your data to see end results, and we can make selections from these crosscuts as well. So if we were only interested in the hourly rate staff that was over the age of 55, I've simply applied that as a filter. We have a result here. These are all those employees, and of course we have a list of those employees here that we can export from as well.